So today we're going to be talking about a hot topic with the Division 2. I know a lot of you guys have been asking what's going on with the Division 2 going forward. And we know we get a roadmap recently. We found that season 3 will be dropping on September 22nd. We also found out that that's when we're getting Title Update 11. And we're also getting that new game mode that drops with Title Update 11, the Summit. So we have a lot of things coming to the Division 2, but this is year 2, right? This is year 2, and as we look at the roadmap and we see that this is going to end in September 22nd, that's when we're getting all of that. Then we get season 4 where we chase down and we track down Fei Lao, which could be the final boss depending on what happens. If we do kill her, then what, right? Because she's like the final missing piece of the puzzle. So what is next for the Division 2 going forward after we track her down? That comes down this winter in December, and then we have that new game mode, that new game activity that's going to be a special event. What really do we have going forward? That's going to pretty much wrap up year 2 for the Division 2. You guys know that year 3 would technically start in March of 2021. But I don't think that we will get something huge in year 3. I think year 3 might be a setup phase for Division 3. And the reason why I think that we are looking towards a Division 3 versus a Division 2 was this statement that we got from them during the last state of the game. If you guys listen to this, listen to what they have to say about Division 2 working on next-gen consoles with the new Xbox and the new PlayStation. And then we're going to break this down.
I want to talk a little bit about compatibility, because you did also drop that on Ubisoft Forward. You did say that it will be backwards compatible on Xbox One X, Xbox One S, and PlayStation 5. Some of those details about what version of the game will be where, I think have been a little bit confusing. Can you give us a little bit of clarity on that?
So yeah, I mean, what this statement meant was a confirmation that the game will work, and I think that's the most important part, because we were having those questions. So what that means is that if you own the Division 2 on PlayStation 4, for example, and you buy a PlayStation 5, your game will work. You won't have to buy it again. You won't have to do anything. You will just be able to keep playing with your save, with your character, and all of that. You will also be able to play with your friends, regardless if they're on PS4 or PS5, because as long as you're in the same console family, it will be cross-gen. So that's the most important thing. Also regarding quality, so this is not an upgrade, just to be clear. We are not doing a optimization pass to upgrade the graphics or anything, but it will work at the highest quality that is currently available on this generation. So if you buy a PS5, you will get PS4 Pro quality, and if you buy Xbox Series X, you will get the Xbox One X graphics.
So if you listen to that right off the bat, they said that they aren't planning on upgrading. Well, as of right now, this isn't a upgrade for the Division 2, that you'll be able to play at the best settings that the current gen systems can have. So if you have the highest quality Xbox, or you have the PlayStation 4 Pro, you'll be able to play the Division at that level, which I think is probably like 4K at maybe 30 frames per second. I don't think it's pushing anything more than that. But yeah, if you think about that, right? And with what the new systems can do, what next-gen systems can do, it just makes you think, well, if they have no plans on upgrading it, right? If they have no plans on optimizing it for the next-gen systems, then there must be a bigger picture, right? Because they definitely would take full advantage of this opportunity to upgrade their game on console, because a lot of console players would really enjoy it. But if they plan on making another game, if they plan on making a Division 3 for next-gen consoles only, well, that would make total sense, right? That would 100% make sense on why they have no plans on making the Division 2 run at 4K 120 frames per second like they plan on doing with another Ubisoft game. And I'm going to show you this right now. It's Rainbow Six. So Rainbow Six came out recently on the last Ubisoft Forward and said that they're going to be upgrading Rainbow Six Siege to 4K at 120 frames per second, which means that everybody knows that Rainbow Six has a 10-year window that they plan, and they've been sticking to it. So they're currently around 5 years, I want to say, with Rainbow Six. And now with them upgrading it, it just makes proves a point that they're sticking with it for like most likely another 5 years, and running it at 4K 120 frames per second on the next gen is a big upgrade for all console players. And the fact that they're not doing that with the Division 2, in my mind, just really proves a point that, you know what, this might be something that they plan on releasing Division 3 in another area, in another setting, for next gen consoles only plus PC, right? And where could that area be, right? Because that's going to be the biggest question. There could be plenty of cities they stick in the US. We have Chicago would be a crazy city. If they plan on going overseas, we could have something in London. There are honestly just so many possibilities for different cities, different environments to give us that Division 1 feel, because if any of you guys play Division 1, you guys probably know there's nothing like it. There's nothing like the feel that we get when we have the cold weather, when we have that environment that makes us feel like we're immersed. There's nothing like it with the snow. And to take us back to that, I think that will give us that feel that a lot of people missed. And definitely they could 100% improve on a lot of the faults that they had in Division 2 and some of the really good bonuses for Division 1. And also, we could probably get one of our favorite game modes that we've been asking for a long time, survival. Maybe it's just not something that they feel is really worth bringing to Division 2. Or maybe we will get it in year 3. Maybe year 3 could be the emergence of survival. Who knows? We really don't know at the moment. But what all I do know is that if they don't plan on upgrading Division 2 to next gen standards, right? Why would people who have a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X continue to play a game that will be outdated? Now, a lot of people will still be able to play it, and a lot of people will continue to play it, but I just feel that Ubisoft, most likely, their plan is to move forward with the Division 3. And this is just all speculations, guys. I have no insider information on this. This is just me thinking outside for the fact that Rainbow Six Siege is getting the upgrade, right? So Rainbow Six Siege gets that upgrade. Division 2 doesn't get that upgrade, but obviously the franchise is still going to be around for some time. So I just feel that Massive has something up their sleeve. Maybe they're keeping it quiet. Maybe we'll get an announcement after this year. Maybe year 2 will wrap up with us killing Fei Lao. Maybe Fei Lao will get away and she'll be in a new city, or maybe we'll track down who's in charge of Fei Lao or who's above her. We don't know. We don't know. Or maybe in the future they will upgrade it. Maybe they plan on upgrading the Division 2 for next gen and giving us those 4K 120 frames per second specs, or even 4K 60 frames. I don't know. But it's definitely going to be something that I want to keep an eye out on. And I know a lot of you guys really want to know what's going on. But I think all signs as of right now points to a Division 3, or maybe the end of a franchise. But I doubt it's the end of a franchise. I'm pretty sure it's Division 3 coming to next-gen consoles exclusively, and then it won't be something that releases on PlayStation 4 or Xbox Series. Oh, sorry, PlayStation 4 or the Xbox current gen. So let me know what you guys think. Where do you guys think Division is going? Do you guys think that there's going to be a Division 3? Do you think the franchise probably will end with Division 2? Do you think there's going to be a year 3? Or do you think year 2 will probably be the end, and then they'll just do kind of like a little maintenance year, and then we'll be launched into Division 3? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I just think all signs, as of right now, point to the Division 3, and I think that will be the future. So let's see what happens. We still have this year to go. The new system's going to drop. A lot of really cool games are going to be dropping. So I'll definitely be playing the Division 2, but I'll definitely be playing some of those next-gen games. I did get a pre-order for PlayStation 5, so I'm a little excited on that. And I'm excited for what gaming has in store for 2021, because there are a lot of really cool games. I will see you guys in the next Division 2 video, but until then, Nothing But Skills is out.